for now. It's the error I'm encountering that I'm showing you. Don't know if I should record that. If I click on that, right, I'll click on pay, which I don't want to save my card. I don't want to save my card detail on their platform yet. So I'll just click on pay later. So it's supposed to redirect to my bank, to the bank. And I usually use this to pay. Like I've never encountered this error before. You can see payment failed. I've been having the same error since morning. Your payment didn't go through as it was declined by the bank. And I'm trying to, so I have to reach out to the bank, they sent me an email, payment has failed. So I'm trying to reach out to the card providers to be able to see if we can sort out the issue, because I can't scan like this. I'm trying to reach out to them. I've sent them a message on IG. They are yet to reply. I need to look for their email and also send them an email. Right, so that's the error I've been encountering this morning. I can't, what's flashing me? I can't seem to complete the transaction so that I can use the tool, right? And there's a problem. No, Victor, it's not GT Bank. It's a dollar card. I think I told you guys on what's it called, on Wednesday. Give me a moment, guys, please. It's a dollar card, right? And I'm trying to pay for this platform I'm using.
And they don't have any other means of payment, sir.
Okay, so that's the error I've been encountering, and I can't seem to get past it. Like I said, I'm trying to contact them. Not that we had the class. That's what I would have spent the whole of my mornings doing, trying to contact them to ensure that, to ensure that I get to them and they reply me immediately, right? But at the moment, I can't. I can't, so I'll have to wait till after the class and hope that they reply my what's it called? Message on IG. Hopefully, I was trying to look for their email. They usually, the email they use in sending me notifications. They even sent me notification as I funded my account 3 times. They sent me notifications, but the email they use in sending me notifications, I can't use that email to get to them. So I will have to look for an alternative, but that will be at the end of the class, right? Just so you know that I've been encountering. So I will not be able to as earlier as was earlier planned to show us the how to do your keyword research and stuff, which is like the major thing when it comes to SEO. Right, that's like the major thing. So we will have to look for other alternative things to do now. Right. So let's just look at something else. Let me close this immediately before all the criminals in this class will take my account details for any my account will be crying. Sorry guys. Yes, I know. Sorry. It just happens, right? Ubers, I can't access any of them because all of those tools. Yes, the first one was asking of Uber suggest. So I can't access any of them because all the tools are okay. Let me log in again. All of them are here, right? They are all here. SAM Rush, Keyword 2, Uber suggest. Like if you want, if I have to use it well, like use it properly, they are all here, right? There's Mods Bar. They are all under this. Oluwas. You were not in class on. We're not in class. Pro SEO tool, right? I mentioned it that is an SEO tool that I think even Lazarus mentioned it. It's an SEO tool that you can use to access multiple SEO tools in one for a very cheap rate at the rate of $7.7, which is currently 11,000 naira in 11,000 in naira. So if you want to use SEM Rush, this SEM Rush now, if you want to use SEM Rush, the main one, right? Let's say you want to use SEM Rush without using the to pay for SEM Rush tool alone, you'll be spending. Let's just look at the payments. How much is the subscription plan for SEM Rush so that we can see what it looks like. So let's see how much is the subscription plan for SEM Rush. So you see, to use SEM Rush Pro, right, you will be spending as much as $139.95 per month. That's for Pro. Then SEM Rush Business is $499 per month. I think you can see this here, right? So that's that's how much you'll be paying. If you want to pay annually, like you want to pay for a year, they will charge you $117 per month. So that is approximately $1,407 a year. So you can see how expensive the tool is, right? It's too expensive to be using it alone. Then imagine if you have to get access to all of these other tools and you have to pay for them. You can imagine how much you'll be spending. But this tool gives you access to the pro of all of this. Like there's the combo mini, which is the one we pay 599 rupees. 599 rupees is equivalent to $7.76, I think. $7.77, right? So approximately $8. That's what 7.5, that's what you'll be paying for to use all of these tools. As for the combo mini, aside RFs, then if you buy the combo plan, you'll be paying 1,599 rupees. That should be, I don't know how much that is, right? With 599 rupees is $7. 1,799 rupees might be how much? Maybe let's say about 20 something dollars, right? That's what you'll be paying to so that you can be able to access RFs. And if you want to pay single, we cannot do that. So that's why we are trying to pay for these two. And this is the first time I'm actually experiencing this because I've been paying for the two. It doesn't take time. I don't know. I'm feeling like something is wrong from the card. I don't think it's from the platform. I think something is from the card itself, right? Of course, there's always bound to be issues. So however, whatever, we just have to manage and cope. So I apologize, guys. Bear with me. We will have to, diversify. We'll have to diversify our economy and look for alternative means to push the day. It's really painful. It's painful. I'm not happy at all. God knows that after this class, I will bombard them with messages. No. It's not because I shared the referral code. No. It's not even that particular card I even tried. Though. So I got to find out that I have more than one card, right? I have about $2 cards. The one I showed you guys is the main one I use, right? But I found out that I have another dollar card that I had money in it. Like I had some dollars in that particular dollar card, maybe like $4 or thereabout. $3, I think three point something dollars. And this tool is $7, right? And I was like, okay, instead of me going to fund the one I shared with you guys being popular with the whole $7, why not I just top this one up with the balance of $4 that is remaining and pay with the card? And I usually use the card as well, right? So it's either I use that one or I use this one, and they work very well, perfectly. But I try to fund it with the $4. And in short, the funny thing is that so many things have happened this morning. So many things have happened this morning. If I tell you the things that happened this morning now, I feel hook person fight. I funded the card with $4, and I saw. So remember, I said I had $3 as balance, 3 point something dollar after paying for something last time. I funded with $4. She's supposed to be $7. That's about 11,000 naira there about. Only for me to fund my account with $7, and I saw that even the $3 that I had as balance was wiped off. I saw only $4. So what was I supposed to do? If I say I want to withdraw my money now, I'll be losing because their buying rate and their selling rate is not the same. But that's by the way, anyways. I will sort it out. Hopefully, if I will try and sort it out today. Hopefully by Monday, the tool should be working. Hopefully, right? If it works by Monday, very good. And then we'll use it on Monday. If it doesn't work, then my dad might have some issues. But by God's grace, it will work on Monday, and then we can use it to run the class by Monday. So let's just look at something else. For your SEO, right? You'll be needing you most likely be needing a website, right? I'm not a website developer, but I'll just rush through something about website development. Not really website development anyways, but let's see how we can get a free domain. Usually, if you want to get a website, you need to, of course, for the purpose of this class, you are going to not do the one that you have to pay, because you might have to pay for a website, both hosting and domain, right? But there's a platform that offers free website hosting, right? Free website hosting, and they give you a free domain as well, right? The free domain name and free website hosting. So I'll just hop into that. I'm going to switch my screen, and we'll see. Money laundry. We'll see. But of course, anything free always has its own limitations, just so you know. But let's just see what we can achieve. Okay, so let's go to. I need to change my window. So let's go here. Yes, Infinity. And you're running that road to me, so you know it, bad guy. All right, so yeah, so there's a platform called Infinity Free. It allows you to host your website for free, and they also give you a free domain. So it's called infinityfree.com. infinityfree.com, right? You can also pay. You can also pay. If I open it now, you're going to see where you can pay. Right? I think I have an account there already. So if I click on infinityfree.com, it will open up the. Okay, not this one. Oh. Sorry, not Infinity Free. Let's just type Infinity. Let me open it from here. Let me see what their URL is. Oh, wow, bad guy. Okay, so it's dash.infinityfree.com. So so let's see, if you want to search from Google, normal Google, just search for Infinity web hosting. Let's see. Yeah. So www.infinityfree.com. Right. That's the guys, these particular people. Free web hosting with PHP and MySQL. right? So if you click on it, it's going to open up and you have to register, right, to create an account for the very first time. Okay, sorry, just a moment. So you guys register, right? So you need to register, and the registration is either use your email and your. So if I click on register, I already have an account, so right. So you already see I have an account, so they just logged me in. So after you register, usual registration pattern, you will be required to. They will send you an email for confirmation, right? You will have to confirm your email. After confirming your email, they'll open up this window for you like this, right? And then you have to create an account. You've created your account already. Now this is where you now create your website and domain and all of those stuff that you need to do for your website, right? Where you can now get a free domain and free hosting. So if you can see home, this is the home, this is your profile, where you can see your profile, you can see your accounts, right? This is where I have my accounts. So you have to create an account. You can see first SSL certificate where you need to get that. There's domain checker, there's knowledge base. So if I click on create account, I already have one account, which is this one you can see here. But if I click on create account, right, you can see that I can create an account. You see here, Infinity Free, which is the one I'm using for free forever. 5 gigabytes disk space, unlimited bandwidth, unlimited hosting domains. Then, of course, you can pay, right? You can pay. This is to be billed yearly, $2.50, right? You get a 5 gigabyte disk space, you get a 250 gigabyte bandwidth, one hosted domain, one email account, right? And the other things that they can offer to you, all of these technical terms, these are also, you can see that they have different plans. But since we are using the free one, we are going to be clicking on this $0, right? For now, then we'll click on create now. Okay. And then we are now required to choose our subdomain name. Now you know what a domain is, right? A domain is those .com, .net, .ng, all of those stuff, right? But since we are using the free one, they will have to populate a domain extension for us, right? The domain extension, which is we have here ksoc.com, infinityfreeapp.com, wazi.com, and all of these ones, right? But if you have a domain name, maybe you've already paid for a domain name in another platform, you can actually install your custom domain. First of all, you have to check for the availability that it is available, right? Yeah. But you can also install custom domain, but we are not going to be looking at that because I'm just going to focus on this one. So we have to choose a domain extension, and we have a couple of them here. So there's infinityfreeapp.com, there's ksoc.com, because this is just for the purpose of this class. So let's see, I want to choose one. I don't know which one I'm going to choose now. Let me choose this one, infinityfreeapp.com. So now what is going to be the subdomain name? What do we call this now? You have to give, that's most likely going to be your business name, a business name that you want to use for your subdomain name. Let's give it a name. So let's call it what do I call it now? DIGIGAP. DIGIGAP. Let's use DIGIGAP now. So you, after putting it, you have to check for the availability if it is available. right? And from the looks of it, I think it is available. So you can see website for Infinity free app, DIGIGAP dot. So it's going to be, your website domain is going to be digigap.infinityfreeapp.com, right? So it's going to be that, right? They've already generated a password for us, and you have to approve here, right? Your email consent that they should send you email, right? So you verify that you're human. So if it's not available, you have to try a different one, right? At this moment, it's available.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
The spelling of the DIGIGAP, check.
Sorry?
The spelling of the DIGIGAP, I don't think it is correct.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you for noticing that. So this is DigiGap. People did not notice it. Thank you. So check the availability.
Boss, can we use a different extension? That free app, even if it is something we are doing, although well, now for this class alone.
Guys, for learning, I'm not going to use it again after now. Okay, let's use a different one. So let's see, let's use greatside.net, digigap.greatside.net. So let's choose that one. Let's see the availability. It's still available, right? And they already generated a password for you. You can't change that one. So you just verify that we are human. And then we'll click on create account. Yeah, email consent field. I didn't take that, sorry. So I'll click on I approve, and then I will verify again that I'm human. Then I'll create account. Right, so it has been created, right? So they are done. So next thing we have to do now is we have to click on this control panel. Control panel. And then we have to approve. So we approve here. Right, and that's opened this place for us. Right. So the next thing we have to do now is the control panel has loaded, right? We have to scroll down and look for the Softaculous apps installer somewhere down. So we have to scroll down. This is it, right? So what we want to do now is we've created the domain and the hosting. So we now have the free domain and the hosting. We want to create a WordPress website that we can, use with the app, right? We can use the WordPress website alongside it. Sorry, let me confirm something. Okay, yeah. So I'll click on the Softaculous app.
Sorry, sir. Is it the Infinity website that gave you this access to this cPanel?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Right, so we come here and we go to WordPress.
This.
What happened? Who's that? Okay, so go to WordPress, right? And then I'll click on WordPress. I will not click on install immediately. I'll just click on WordPress to open up, right? So let's wait for WordPress to open up. So we'll click the drop down for install. I will click on custom install. If we click on custom install, you can see here that it is an HTTP without the S, meaning that we don't have an SSL certificate. An SSL certificate is like an extra, is that security layer that your website has. It's called secure socket layer. For those of people that do web development, I'm sure you guys are very conversant with all of this, right? But so at the moment, since we don't have that yet, So to avoid any error, if we will not choose the one with HTTPS just yet, right? We'll click only this one with HTTP, right? And then we will scroll down. You put your username and your password. So we'll select the username and password for the website. So username, let's say DIGIGAP, and your password. What's going to be our password now? Let's use something like this. So let me use hashtag in front. Yeah. So you can use this, right, as your password. But of course, that's what I'm using. This is now what I just showed you is an example of how to create a strong password that should be mixed with a combination of letters and characters and numbers, right? So I copy this now. I'm going to paste it somewhere else. I'm gonna. Now I think I should even, write it down so that in case I want to log into this WordPress website, I can be able to log in easily. Just a second. Let me save that password somewhere. And then the password is DIGIGAP D1 G1 G at P then hash. Okay, so we can confirm that that's the email and the password, right? So all we have to do now is we scroll down. Language is good. It's on English. Password looks strong, of course, right? Then we scroll down and we click on install. So you can see here that this may take 3 to 4 minutes for it to properly install. It says here that the WordPress is installed successfully, right? So now we can check the site. So let's click here and let's open the website and see what it looks like in a new tab. Okay, not secured. This is what it looks like, right? I can copy this. Let's see. Yeah, so you can see it's not secure. It has been created, but we still have a lot of work to do. What's this? Okay. What are you doing? Okay. Well, so we've done that. Right now we can return to WordPress management. So if I click on return to WordPress management, it will take us back here. So this is what the website should look like, right? So this is the website, site name, my blog. I need to come to see this again and see. I wonder why it's showing that this thing. Hold on. Website.net. Okay. Everything looks up to date. Yep. Let me log in to my WordPress admin dashboard. So I clicked on login, and it's not taking me where I need to be. Why? Hold on. She's always giving issues. Okay. I think there's an error. Okay, so I'm done here. I'll go back to this Infinity Free where I have my account being hosted. I'll refresh, confirm that the account has been created successfully. So this is it. You can see the second account here that has been created. I'll click on it and I'll cancel here. Okay. The account or the website is now active, even though I don't have an SSO certificate yet. So let me confirm. Let me go to Software Plus Installer, go to WordPress, scroll down and log in as admin. Let me see what's going to show me. So I can't access the login. Hold on. Okay, I think there's an error. I'm experiencing an error. It's supposed to me to the WordPress dashboard since I'm logging in as an admin. So there's an error and I don't know why. I have to confirm why I'm having an error, because if I'm logging into the account, so for instance, I'm going to show you the other account I've created, and this is just the same process. Let me go to my profile, accounts from here. This is the other account I've created, right? If I click on it and I decide to log into the WordPress dashboard, so if I go here, Software Plus Installer, that's coming through this whole process again, and I go to WordPress, right? You can see that this one, if I click on custom install, this is the website. I'm not installing it, I already have it. So if I go down to, sorry, I have to go back. If I click on WordPress and I scroll down here and I click on login as admin, it takes me straight into my WordPress dashboard like this, right? So that's what I expect that should also do for me, but I'm having an error there. Right, so it takes me straight into my WordPress dashboard, and then I can begin to do my editing from here while I also apply for SSO certificates. But right now, I'm getting this, and this is not what I need. Okay, let me try something else. So let's try getting an SSO certificate for that. I've opened too many tabs at the moment, so let me close some of them, just most of them. These guys. You can see what the WordPress dashboard of this one looks like, right? SSL, not SSS. SSL, secure socket layer. My problem with WordPress is that it's always giving errors. Sometimes the errors are always too much, right? But let's try something else now. So I go back to accounts. Now I have two accounts. This is the one I created, the one I had earlier, and this is the one I just created, which I'm wondering why it's giving me that error. You can create a maximum of 3 active accounts, right? For free. 3 active accounts for free. And at the moment now, it's supposed to, give me, if I'm logging into my WordPress dashboard, my WordPress dashboard is supposed to appear like this, right? The WordPress dashboard is supposed to appear like this. Like this particular website now, I already, just like a class like this, I used it for a class like this. And if I log into the website without logging through the WordPress, let me copy the website URL and I go here. It's already secured, HTTPS, and I come into the website. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, right? This is what it looks like, and I think I even did some things on it, but I think I changed it earlier on today. But this is what it's supposed to look like, right? It's supposed to have the what's this thing called now? The dummy the dummy view of what the website will look like when you finish it on, before you now install your theme and your template on WordPress and then do your editing for your template to look how you want it to look, right? But at the moment, I'm experiencing this error and I don't know why, but I have to find a way to fix that. So this is the website. Copy it. I'm not supposed to experience that error, but I'm experiencing it. So let me see. Let me try something else. So if I want to get the SSL certificate, which of course is what I'm supposed to do, aside this error I'm receiving now, right? I will go to free SSL certificates. Right, you can see here that there are some that I already did. I deleted some of the accounts after I finished with the class like this. You can see this is dreamchaser.greattest.net. It expired. You can always renew it. Now, if I want to get the SSL, I simply click on new SSL certificates, right? And we have to copy the, I didn't copy it. If I go back to account, sorry. We have to copy the URL, which is this domain. Control C, right? And if I go back, if I go to free SSL certificates, I will click on new SSL certificates and I will just paste it, right? And then I will click on create order. You can see here your SSL order has been created. Now I'm trying to do this to see if it's going to, take off that error from the website. You can see, please see below for the next steps. So this has happened. So most times I will have to wait for a period of time, say maybe how many months does it take before it expires? I think this free one expires in, I think it's every 3, is that 3 or 6 months? I'm not certain at the moment. I think it's about 3 months or thereabout, then you can renew. 6 months, okay, yeah, 6 months, yeah, every 6 months. So we've created the order, right? And we have to wait for this guy to change to green. At the moment, it's showing not ready. And once it gets ready, it's going to turn from red to green, right? And once it turns from red to green, you now click on request certificate, right? So sometimes they will tell you to wait for like an hour for it to propagate, right? But we will not wait for that. So let me even click on the set up CNAME records. Yeah, that's the next thing. Set up CNAME records. CNAME records have been set up. Please note that it may take effect for up to an hour, right, for the DNS propagations for caching to take place. Yeah, so they'll say you should wait for like an hour, but sometimes, most times, it doesn't take up to an hour. Can take 15 minutes, right? Can be 15 minutes, can be 20 minutes. It depends. So, sometimes you might just need to refresh and it might come up, but at the moment it hasn't come up yet. So if we wait for like 15 minutes, it will come out as ready, right? Once it come out as ready, that green signal, we can now click on request certificates. And then it will start requesting your certificate for your SSL certificate for you, right? So let's give this a little time. Let's give it a little time and then we'll refresh and we'll see. Okay. So we'll just give it a little time while I try to see why I'm having that error. Website is this one. So this is the other website. Okay. Okay. See, logged me into my WordPress dashboard immediately. No. why this one is not working. So we're giving this a little time for this to, propagate. Just keep refreshing. See if it works immediately. So what happens is once this changes to ready, green, you just click on request certificates. When you click on request certificates, right? I think you wait again for that one. Doesn't take time. That one is like 2 minutes or 5 minutes. 5 minutes there about. You'll see where you can install your SSL certificate automatically. And once you do that, you will have the SSL certificate ready and installed. But let's just hold for this one to come up. Okay, so while we are waiting for this to work, let me refresh again. All right, so while we're waiting for that to work, I'll just log into the other accounts. Who is lost? Folake, why are you lost? Why did you join the class? Folake, when did you join the class that you are lost? You too? Yeah, you lost, please. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me go over it again. Everybody is lost. Hold on, let me go over it again. At the moment, this is the one we are looking for. Let me click on manage first. Okay, so it is ready, right? This is it. It has become ready now. But a lot of people are lost. So let me start afresh. Do you want me to create another account? Okay, so here's what it is. Let's go back to this is Infinity Free, right? I'm sure you know how to create. I talked about this one. You create your account. After creating an account with Infinity Free, you log into your account. It brings you to a dashboard like this, where you're now required to create an account, right? To create when you say create an account now, you're creating a website that's a free domain and a free hosted website with Infinity Free, right? They're giving you free web hosting and free domain for life, right? All you have to do is renew your SSL certificates most times every 6 months, and then try to manage your website from WordPress, right? And I said that if you want to create an account, I already have 2 accounts here because I already have 2 accounts. Now, if you're doing this for the first time from scratch, right, you'll be required to create an account. You will see where you have to create an account. You will not see any account like I have here, right? You will now be required to create your own account from scratch. So you just click on create account. You just click on create account. When you click on create account, you can see they give option of their different hosting plans. Right, there is the one of $0 forever, which is the one that we will most likely use, right? Which is the one that we are using because we're not going to be paying. And then there's a starter premium pack for $2.50 per year, right? And this is what they give to you. If you want to do that, you can, pay for it. There is also this one, and then there's this one. So they have their paid feature and they have their free feature, which is the one we are using for the purpose of this class, right? And once you come here, you click on create new, because this is where we will be infinity free, $0 free forever. Right? We'll click on create new, and then we put a subdomain. What's your subdomain? Your subdomain is that the name that comes before your .com or your .net. Those ones are your domain extension. So the whole of this, right? So if your website is tolani.com or whatever .com .net that's the whole of that thing is called a domain, right? It's called your domain. Then your subdomain is the business name that you use. So let's say your business name is Tolani Holdings, and your website name is tolaniholdings.com. That subdomain is Tolani Holdings. Then the .com is the domain extension. So the subdomain and the domain extension make up the full domain or give you the full domain name. And of course, you have to pay for that domain extension. You are either buying .com or .net or, any of them that is available, and they are not free, right? And you pay for it for like a year. I think .com is usually the most expensive sometimes. You can buy it from what's this guy's name? What's their name again? Their name is not entering my head. But they're a platform where you can buy your hosting, right? You can buy from there and then you install. But since we are not doing
GoDaddy.
Yeah.
Is GoDaddy okay?
GoDaddy, I think GoDaddy can work, right? GoDaddy works, yes. GoDaddy works quite all right. But since we are not doing that, we are going to be using any of the domain extension that these guys will be offering us, right? And they have a few domain extension that they are offering us. Yes, you can. You can always change it later. You can always install your own domain name. So you can buy from Namecheap. So you can buy from namecheap.com because they offer domains, right? So you can buy your domain name from Namecheap. I think they're like the popular domain name offering service where you can buy a domain from them. So you go there, you check for the availability, you put your business name, and you choose if it's .com, .net, you check. Of course, .com is the first thing that people always go for, right? It is when .com is not available for your business. Maybe someone else has already used the .com, then which is like .com is more expensive and more, you have to renew it every year, right? And except someone has taken that, then you now opt for the other ones like .net, .ng, .web, or whatever that is available, right? But since we are using these guys and we are using the free one, of course, because we are in a class and we're trying to make everybody understand how this works, you will use any of the domain extension that they provide for us. And these are the domain extensions that they provide: .42web.io, .wazi.com, .logstoreblog.com, .greatsite.net, .ksog.com, right? Infinity Free App, ro.g, free.nf, right? So we can use any of these extensions that they offer us at the moment. So if I want to create a new account, I just created one already, I will use one of them. So let me not use .greatsite.net again. Let me try something else. Yes, .com.ng too is also a domain, but you have to buy it. Like I said, those ones are not free, right? That's when .com is not. .com is like the main one that everybody, most people recognize. Like even you, sometimes when you want to type in a website, if you don't know their URL, you most likely type .com, right? Because you feel like okay, every website should have .com. But at the end of the day, sometimes it's not always available, and .com is always more expensive to maintain than the rest, right? So sometimes this website now opts for the other options. So these guys have some subdomains that they offer us here. So we'll pick any of them that we prefer. All right, there's uazi.com, there's lovestoreblog.com, there's greatside.net. So, right, so you choose what you want to use. So let's say I want to use, let me say I want to use this one this time around. And you now put your subdomain, which is your business name or the business name. Of course, my advice, right? If you want to do, if you are every serious business person, definitely you are then. If you have a serious business, definitely you are looking to buy a domain. You most likely be looking to buy a domain, right? So you can choose DigiGap or whichever name we want to use. So let's change from DigiGap now. Let's use something else. So let's say we want to use I want to do something different. Say Danny Groceries. Let's say Danny Groceries. Just and then this is the subdomain, this is the domain extension, and then we'll now click on check availability. All right, you're checking availability to be sure it is available for you to use, that some other person has not used it, and you can see that it is now available for us to use. Right, you can see website for dannygroceries.ksog.com. You can see the password. Then, of course, the password is automatically generated, so you don't have to even worry yourself about it. You just come here, make your email consent to I approve. You verify that you are a human, and then you click on create account. Right. I have to do this again. If I have to create this account, I'll have to go uninstall the other one later. But let's try it. So if I'm done, I'll click on create account. Now you can see that my account has been created. Hosting plan, domain name, additional information, done. So currently I have that domain name, and I've had the domain name, which is now my website, right? dannygroceries.ksog.com. That is what it is now, right? And I need to manage it somewhere. Yes, you can delete an account, sure. I need to manage it somewhere, right? I need to manage it on WordPress, because WordPress is like a content management system. It's called a content management system, CMS. So I need to install WordPress so that I can have the website WordPress. So I'll open control panel. Remember the other one, I had an error. Hopefully I don't have that here. Now it opens the control panel like this for you. And you have this important notice, and you click on approve. So when we click on approve, we'll scroll down and we look for Softaculous Apps Installer at the bottom. Right? We click on the Softaculous Apps Installer. Right, so when you click on that, it opens up. You can see different apps, but what we are looking at is WordPress. So we will not click install automatically yet. So I will just click on WordPress, and it opens up the WordPress. Right, we'll now click on this drop down. We'll click on custom install, and we are supposed to change it to HTTPS, right, so that we know it is secured. But just to avoid any error at the moment, we already have an error, and I don't know why. We'll leave it at this HTTP. Right? I'm even thinking if I should even change it to HTTPS, just to see if I will not have that error again. Right? But to avoid that error, I wanted to leave it at HTTP. Right? But let's try S. Let me see something. Let me try something different. And let me see. Because this will most likely give me an error. So I want to prefer to leave it at HTTP. Right? Then you put your username and you put a password. Already it is Danny Groceries. So let me use the Danny Groceries. Then you select the part that you want to use that you use to log in. Now, WordPress, you can't just log into WordPress by going to WordPress.com, right? I think WordPress login is quite different. You have to go to let me even check. What WP admin, something like that, to be able to log into WordPress. WordPress WP admin login. Yeah, I think that's how you actually log into your WordPress dashboard. You can't just log into WordPress by simply going to WordPress.com. But that's by the way, right? We can always log in this or get the Infinity free. Quite a long process, but you can always log in. So now we want to create our password, right? We have username as Danny Groceries, and then we want to create a password. We can call the password. Let me just start with what I did the first time. Danny. Not strong. Let's do something else. Hash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hash. It's not strong, right? Because there's no mixture. So you see, I'm trying to try different passwords just to see what to work. Danny. Then Y. What number will I use? Y 77. Then hash. Let's see. So it needs one more letter. All right, let's see. Danny. Hash. Let's say choose our password, right? For Danny Groceries. Please pay attention so that we can all be on the same page. Try to type the password down. Is that you all following now? Let me even be sure that you are following now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that first sense was very faint.
We'll go back to the video.
Okay. I know the process used to look somehow, but that's how it always is. Fear not. Right. So you see here, we're choosing a password. I just hope that error will not happen again. Let me believe that error will not happen again. So we have our password, we have our username, right? We can leave this here for now. Site name, my blog, my WordPress blog. We can leave all of those for now, and then we'll scroll down and click on install. The connection was lost. What happened? So it's supposed to start installing. Submit this data. But I think there's an issue. It already says the connection was lost. Let me refresh. Let me out. Let me try this again from here. So it didn't log in, right? So I'll drop here. I'll go to custom install again. DannyGroceries.ksog.com. Didn't install the first time. Hopefully it installs this time. So I'll choose Danny Groceries. I'll select the password again. that password correct? No, it's not. Yeah, this is the password. So I'll scroll down. I'll click on install. With the data. And it says that it has been installed successfully, right? So usually I hope that error does not happen again. Let me see. Yeah. All right. So this one was fixed. So this is how it's actually supposed to happen, right? After you install your WordPress, right? After you've done it. So you can see that this is the website and you can see it is not secure. DaniGroceries.ksock.com is actually not secure, right? We now have the WordPress, right? A WordPress website. So if you want to log into your WordPress dashboard, we simply click to return to WordPress management, and it will take us into it will take us back here. Sorry. It will take us back here. You can see what it looks like. A commitment to innovation and sustainability, which is what we have as a WordPress website. Right. Hope you follow now. Let me slow down. Yes, it's not secure due to no SSL certificate. Yes. So that SSL certificate is that last S that you used to see at the end of your HTTP, right? That gives that website a security layer. So we have not installed that yet. So you can see what this looks like now, right? If you could send me WhatsApp video. So we can go back. If I go back, you can see that account has been created. So if I want to log into my WordPress, I just went back now, yeah, and I can log into my WordPress admin dashboard by just coming down to the screen. Right, I came down to the screen and I'll go to admin. I'll click on login as admin, and it should take me into WordPress dashboard. Yeah. So you see that's taking me into my WordPress dashboard. And like I said, the website is not secure. So you can see that there is no security layer, right? No HTTPS, no security layer yet for us to continue. So we'll have to now go and install an SSL certificate, which is what I was trying to do. That a lot of us now say we're not following, right? So if I'll close all of these other ones. We are going now, where we are going to install the SSL certificate now is we are going back to Infinity Free, right? We're going back to the Infinity Free. Latest version is 6.61. What do you see? 6.5.4. So yeah, so I think one thing about WordPress that people that do WordPress will always advise. I don't know if the latest version is 6.61 or, but one thing I know that the web advice is that you should always install a version below the latest one, right? Because of errors. See, WordPress knows how to give somebody errors a lot, right? There are some people that will never use WordPress to teach you. Can give errors a lot most times, but I mean, we need to still learn it anyways. So, like I said, this is WordPress. This is what the WordPress dashboard looks like. I will come back here. So where we are going to install the SSL certificate is that we are going back to Infinity Free, right? So we'll close all of these other ones. Let me close all of this that are not active so that you are not confused. So we've closed all of that. This is our WordPress dashboard. I will close it as well, right? This is what the website looks like at the moment. I will close it as well. Then I will go back here. It has been installed already. That's what we are going to do. So I will click on finish since finish installing it here, right? And you can see that I have that particular account ready and it's active. It's very active, right? So what do we need to do now? We need an SSL certificate, right? Oh, I closed the website already. We need an SSL certificate. So I'll come back to accounts. This is it. I just created the DaniGroceries ksoc.com. There are other website management, content management systems, right? There are others. You can create a website on Wix. You can use Wix, right? You can use any other one, right? But for this, I think for this particular platform, most likely is WordPress that it actually works with. But there are other content management systems you can use.
Please just please show us, or please let me show us how you go back to WordPress after creating the website. After creating the name of the website, how you linked up with WordPress. That's what I just show me, please.
Okay,
That's
hold
all.
on. Let me cancel this. So if I want to log into WordPress now, right? If I want to log into WordPress, this is the account. Remember, this is Infinity Free app.com where we created the account. This is accounts where we have created the accounts, right? There are the 3 accounts we have. You can have a maximum of 3. You can see I already have 3. I'm going to most likely delete this one. I will delete this one. Now, sure.
Account settings, okay.
Yeah, so I can deactivate this account. But that's not where I'm going to. Hold on, I will just show you how to deactivate account. Let me go to what you want me to do. Now, if I want to access WordPress, I will click on the guy, this particular, what's it called now? Accounts. I'll click on Software Plus Installer. Right, so it will open this place where they have their different Software Plus apps. I will click on WordPress. I will now scroll down. Once I tap that WordPress, it opens up. I'll just go down to where I have admin and I'll click login as admin. And it will take me to my WordPress dashboard. Start clear now. You follow?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Ivy.
Okay.
Mr. Ivy,
Yes.
please, the part where you imputed the HTTPS.
Yeah.
Kindly check the video I sent. I'm stuck at that point.
That's the video you sent.
It's on the chat.
Let's see. I have to save the video. Okay, just a moment. Are you using your phone?
I can't use my phone.
Let me see, Sha. Hold on.
Because I can't see that interface that has HTTPS. I can't see it.
Hold on. Let me see where you are. You did not click on control panel?
I did though.
You did not. Now, this is not what I'm seeing here. You click on control panel. That's where it will take you. Oh, wait. Let me play that video again. Hold on. Let me play your video again. Just a moment. You click on Software Installer. It's even there. When you click on Software Installer, it's going to open up those Software apps for you. This one you're using phone. I don't know how viable it will be with phone, but just try. When you click on that Software Installer, it will open
First
up.
of all, click on Open Control Channel, right?
No, click on Software Installer.
No,
Open
the page I can see now. Before that Software Installer, there is Open Control Panel or Finish.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Open Control Panel. Then you scroll down and look for Software.
Okay.
Then when you click on it, click on WordPress.
Okay.
Done. Have you gotten to that point?
Yes, sir.
Can you now see?
I can see install.
Tap on the WordPress logo.
I've done that.
Do you see install with a drop down?
Yes, with yes.
So you can now click on that drop down and check for if you are going to see the HTTP, HTTPS that we're asking about.
What I'm saying is quick install and custom install.
Custom install, yeah. Click that custom install drop down. That custom install.
Okay, I've seen it. HTTP. Which one? Which of them
Use
do I
HTTP
click?
first. HTTP
HTTP
first.
yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Just use HTTP.
Okay. Afterwards.
Your domain name is already showing there now.
Yes, it
by
is.
the side.
Yes.
You go and change password and username, and then you go and then you install.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. The person that asked about how to access the WordPress dashboard from here, are you okay with it now?
No.
Does it?
I think my network. No.
Tony, oh, your network threw you out. Should I run it? Should I run it through again?
Yeah, I'll share that. I'll share that.
Okay. Now I said, right, you come here to your, what's it called? To your Infinity Free, right? Your Infinity Free account. Let's hit on profile first, and let me go back to account. So this is your profile, right? I'll go to accounts. Now, like I said, I can deactivate an account. Like for instance, I've created this DigiGap now, and I'll most likely not use it. I'll just deactivate it. But since I'm not, I just want to show you the Danny groceries. So if you want to log into your WordPress dashboard, right, without maybe you don't want to go and start looking for how to log in via WP admin, and then you have to put your username and your password. You can just come here, click on this, right? You click on the account you want to access. You go to Softaculous installer, this one.
Yeah, no.
It opens up, right? You click on WordPress.
Okay.
Or you click on WordPress, you must have installed this thing already now. So you just scroll down and you go to this place where you have admin. You can see login as admin. Just tap on it and it's going to open up the WordPress dashboard.
That's true.
All right. So let's go back to how to get our SSL certificate, please, because that's like another thing we need to do now. So for us now that want to get SSL certificates, what we have to do first is, I've closed that thing again. We have to copy, let me open that WordPress dashboard that came out. We have to copy this name, this domain name, right? This domain name, not with the WP admin now. So if I click on free SSL certificates, of course, I want a free SSL certificate. This one is pending because we have not completed it. I want the SSL certificate. I'm going to click on new SSL certificates, right? When I click on new SSL certificate, I'll be required to put in the domain. That is the one the domain I've just created, right? That domain I have just created, which is dannygroceries.ksoc.com. I will go and copy that domain name. This is it, right? I'm copying it from here. Control C. This is because it's a word is WordPress. That's why I'm only copying the domain name, right? I don't need the WP admin because I want to put it here. You can still copy the whole thing and come and delete it with your hand, no problem, right? So this is what I'm going to paste here. I will now remove this HTTP in front because they don't want that. I'll also remove this slash at the back, right? I want to create an SSL certificate for this. I'll click on create order. Now, when I click on create order, it says your SSL certificate, your SSL order has been created. Please see below for the next steps, right? You can see here that I need to see below for the next steps. So the next thing I do now is I click on set up CNAME records. I click on set up CNAME record. It says the CNAME record has been set up. Please note that it may take up to an hour to effect due to DNS propagation / caching. Like I said, they will tell you can take an hour, but sometimes, most times, it doesn't take up to an hour. Let's say 10 to 15 minutes, it should be ready, right? For now, it's showing not ready. The last time, the moment we left and came back, it came up. So if we refresh, while we are waiting for this to come up, we can refresh. Right, so if we refresh, you can see it's still saying not ready, still not ready, right? So we can just wait for a while we see how that we get ready. So let me try a different pattern. So this has to change from red to green. So I can go to accounts. Let me go back here, right? And come back to the, so I went back to accounts. Don't be confused. I left from free SSL certificates, I went to accounts, right? Now I'll come back to free SSL certificates to see if that's going to be ready. I will now click on the one I'm actually working on, which is dannygroceries.ksoc.com. It's still not ready, right? So we have to keep waiting for like a few more minutes for it to get ready.
Mr. Ibe,
Yeah.
please, congratulations, it was installed successfully. And I have return to overview, return to WordPress management.
You can return to WordPress management.
Okay.
Then you go back one step.
Back.
I need to see your screen to know what you are doing actually. Your SSL is giving error. Why? Let me see what system. The provider was unable to verify your domain name. Please check your DNS settings or try again later. What happened? What did you do? Refresh. Refresh and try again. You know, so you know when developers will tell you that they are facing errors, you think that is a joke. It's all of these kind of things. If we hear them say we face error, we are facing error, cannot, everything is not working. So sometimes all of these kind of things. So I'll refresh this again, still not ready. We'll hold for a while. Okay, I'll refresh again and I'll see. I'll just keep refreshing. Okay, it's not
Why is
working
it
yet.
the field admin username is required and must be filled out?
Sorry?
Field admin username is required and must be filled out.
Yeah, you seen that one?
On my WordPress.
Did you scroll down and did you scroll down and click on admin?
I scroll down, but I didn't see admin, like down.
You have not installed the WordPress yet now. Have you?
But I think I'm trying to install WordPress. That's what I'm trying to do.
Exactly. So if you are at that spot, if you are at that place where you have custom install, have you seen that custom install? And you change to HTTP. Let me show you from my own screen. Let me go here. Hold on. If I go here now to some calculus installer, I'm sure this is around here where you are now. Let me just put you through so that we can be on the same page. Hold on. So this is WordPress. This is where you are. This is where you are, Chief. It's not there with me.
That's where I am. Or you said I should go one step back.
This is where you are. You.
Yes.
But you have installed WordPress now, right?
Yes, you now said I should go one step
If
backward.
you slow down, did you say anything? Not install now. Do you say anything like admin at the bottom of the page?
Let me check. Yes.
Tap on that admin.
Okay.
Where did it take you to?
It's not clicking.
It's not clicking. It's supposed to click. Look at. Wait, hold on. So this is where you are. You see admin like this.
Yes.
Look at me now. If I click on admin, look at where it's taking me to. WordPress. If it's not clicking, okay. So where did it take you to?
It's loading. Okay, welcome to WordPress.
Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't get beyond that stage.
You couldn't get beyond this stage.
Yeah, I created the password. The admin should be my admin image, my email address now.
Can you see something like this?
No.
No. Are you
Not
somewhere here? Are you somewhere here?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
This is where you are. Have you put,
Yes.
did you put the domain? Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's
check what is there. Is it appearing automatically?
Yeah, it's up here.
It's there, right? Good. Make sure it's on custom install, please. See, custom install. Leave it at HTTP.
It is.
Good. So you scroll down. Have you put a username and a password?
Yes.
Put a username and put a password. After doing that, you come down and click on install. I can't hear you. Your line is breaking up. Oh.
Okay. I've done that.
Yeah. Has it installed? Or is installing? It's installing. Let me know when it has installed, please. So let's see if this guy is ready now.
Sammy, please, where do I go from here?
Where do you go from where? Where are you?
That WordPress page. Welcome to WordPress.
Okay. Wait, a lot of people are experiencing different errors. Hold on. If you are that welcome to WordPress, what you have to do now is now you need to now go and get your apply for an SSL certificate like I'm doing now. So you have to you are done with that site for now. So you have to go back to Infinity Free. When you go back to Infinity Free, you go to SSL certificates, right? But you have to copy the domain and then you start the SSL certificate process. Quite simple. Damilola, think that the question. You can't put a username, it's saying generated automatically. Where? WordPress or Infinity Free? Which one? This one is still not propagated. What's your problem? Okay, so hold on. Additional information, step 3. Additional information step. Oh, on Infinity Free. Yes, they usually if it's on Infinity Free, you don't need to put any username and password. They will generate it automatically for you. All you have to do is you have to approve the email this thing that you approve, right? And then you click on the install button or create accounts, whichever that you see there.
Seeing here is configure and upgrade. Configure.
Who's talking? Who is talking, please?
It's gifts.
People will confuse me.
Sorry, I said what I can see.
Where are you?
SSLTLS.
SSLTLS.
So on the page, I can see configure and upgrade.
Configure and upgrade.
Yes.
Are you here? Are you in this place?
No, you said I should go back now. I should go back to Infinity.
This is Infinity Free now. Are you in Infinity Free like this?
Yes, but not
If
on
you're
this
in
page. Staying there.
Which page are you? Are you on free SSL certificate?
Yes, SSL certificate.
Can't you see anything like new SSL certificate?
No, let me go back.
Oh, let me check this guy. Still not ready. It's taking time off. So we are still waiting for this guy to be ready, guys. Bear with me. Or we can go and look at the other one. Since this one is still taking time, let's look at the one that is ready, which is the one we created this morning earlier. That was this DIGIGAP.grayside.net. Let's see. You can see that it is ready, right? I don't want to request certificate for it because I want to deactivate their account. But you can see that this one has changed to green and it is ready. While the other one, which is the one we just created, which is this grocery stores, I click on manage. You can see that this one is not yet ready. Right? This one is expiring on Monday, 19th of August. I'll just, since it's expiring on Monday, I just need to create a new order. I will renew this later. Baba is not here already. Okay. Okay, so if you're still having error, let me know. Let me see what you're experiencing. Damilola. Okay, let your screen show. Let me see where you are. Damilola, you are here. Look for the Softaculous. Wait, yeah, this is where you should see Softaculous installer now. Damilola, check if you can see Softaculous installer where you are now. Yes, so click on it. Lazarus, you are quiet. Are you following?
Yes, boss, I'm here.
We are what? Talk well.
I'm here. I'm trying to get it done.
Okay, I'm trying to get it done. Where are you?
I just saw. I went and clicked that C panel.
Then
I want to approve.
Okay. Continue. So guys, this guy has not installed, it's still not ready, it's still not ready. So once it changes to ready, just like the other one, you're going to see request certificates, which is what we need to request for, right? For Lucky or Latin, you got this right.
Mine is
Okay.
actually installing and they're stopped at 95% since.
Sorry?
Mine is installing and stopped at 95%.
Why? Your WordPress?
Yeah.
Are you sure your network is okay?
When they don't do me, I'm a cow. Can I refresh?
Leave it first.
All right.
Wait for it to continue. If you refresh now, it will take you out. You have to do the process again. So wait for it. If it doesn't work, then you can now refresh and start the process again.
All right.
It's 18 minutes after 11.
So
So
which one do
yeah?
the URL? Which one again should I use? Is it the HTTPS?
HTTP.
Okay.
That
No
one didn't work
S.
for me. Oh, it's S I used.
You use S, no problem.
Yes,
I hope you don't experience any. Did you experience any error?
I'm stuck.
We'll install the SSL certificate. And when we install it, we'll now go to WordPress and we'll add an SSL redirect. Let's take it one step at a time, right?
I can see SSL certificate.
You can see SSL certificates.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Okay. Which is this one? A free SSL certificate. Yeah, I am. Get out of here. So you can see this one is not ready. So if you're seeing free SSL certificates, click on the free SSL certificate. Look for where you will see new certificate, create new. I'll be new SSL certificate and click on it. Yeah, I want to move forward. I want to use this one. Since this one is still pending. Maybe when we come back from break, it must have come back. It must have changed to green. Okay, Mamilola.
Sorry, should I choose a domain?
Domain.
Yeah, I am in that install something, and then they're saying choose domain.
Yeah, you install what?
WordPress.
They're saying choose domain. Did you see anything like? Are you seeing where they're saying custom? See, I don't know where you are. I'm trying to find.
Yeah, that's where I am. That's where I am. Quick install and then custom install.
And here, use the custom install.
Okay.
Okay. My own, the certificate is, the status is showing issued.
It's showing issued. That means you've
Yes,
gotten to the end.
yes.
It's good for you now. You have fast forward. You'll be waiting for me in the front. I'm coming.
Okay.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Damilola, you're saying you chose HTTP. WordPress give you S. How? No problem, Sha. Can you copy this your URL and go and open it? Like copy this entire URL. This is your https://www.dmlhead.wazi.com. Copy the entire URL and go and open it on a new tab. Damilola, just do like that. Copy it, go and open it on a new tab and tell me what it looks like.
So, boss, I'm on that custom.
You're at custom.
Mm.
Have you chosen what you want to choose, either HTTP or HTTPS? Which one did you choose?
I'm running on HTTPS.
You can choose HTTP, but HTTPS, no problem.
Okay.
Choose it. Let me see what Damilola will say, but me, I prefer you choose HTTP. Let's avoid any error first. You're using a system, right?
No, phone. No.
Phone too.
Mm.
So all of you are using phone. Okay.
What I was asking is there's a place is showing me choose domain.
Choose domain. How? In what?
Like
wait.
like
Hold on.
after that HTTPS.
Hold on. Let me come to where you are, because some of you are, as I cannot see your screen from where I am, you can confuse me. See where this is where you are, Abi? Chukwemeka.
Yes, boss. That's where I am.
This is where you are. So where are you seeing the install choose domain?
After that, the address, after that HTTP address.
After this place.
Yes, they are showing me choose domain. I don't know how that is happening.
So this is even the latest I can see here. Choose domain. Me, I can't find it now. See choose domain here now. You choose your domain now, the one you just created. Now, is it not showing? Can't you find it there?
Yeah, it's there.
You don't need to choose anything again now. Is it stopping you?
Okay, so after that, I should just
scroll down, go and put your admin username and password.
okay.
Damilola, you see the error I was talking about? That's why I was saying everybody should use HTTP first, not S. You see the error you're experiencing. This site can't provide a secure connection because of that S that is on your own, right? That's why it's showing this error. You cannot view it at the moment. So you go, that is where you now need your SSL certificate. Right? That's where you now go back to Infinity Free, where we are, and go to free SSL certificate. Toggle to that. And when you toggle to that, you click on new SSL certificate, and you can now begin to follow the steps. This one is supposed to propagate. I don't know why it's taking so much time. You see, they told me 1 hour, and they want to keep to that their 1 hour. Wait, let me set up CNAME record. See, this record is necessary for certificate provider to verify you own the domain. It may take up to an hour to effect its propagation. So that's where I am now, because it has not been effected yet. So that's what you're going to do now. Yours might be faster. You see, somebody else has already gotten it, and they've already issued her a certificate, an SSL certificate, right? So you have to go here. If you click on fresh certificates, you choose that domain that you want to get a certificate for, and then you start to request your certificate. Please copy your domain name without HTTPS. You copy the domain name. So for instance, if I'm the one, right, what you need to do now is you need to copy the domain name without HTTPS. And then put it there. No HTTPS, no .com, no .n, no dot. Yes, just without HTTPS in front and without that slash at the back. Just copy it and paste. Just the domain, the way it is. Let me see what your domain is again. Just a moment. Damilola, I want to see what your domain is again. So what you will copy is you copy there's www in your own. You copy dmlhair.waze.com and use it for requesting for SSL certificate, please. So I want to go over to the other one, the former account that we did that has SSL certificate already. So if I go to first certificate, I go to that DIGIGAP. It's not yet ready anyway. So you can see here, it says set up CNAME record. It has been ready, approved. I'll click on request certificates, right? Request certificate will now be placing the order for me to get an SSL certificate for that particular website. Since this one is taking so much time, let me use that one. Oh, Damilola, your own has been created. That's good. That was very fast. Okay, sharp. So you can see, for those who are here now, I've used this one. If you've gotten that and it got ready, right? You click on request SSL certificate, which is what I've done. You can see it's now trying to get it for me. And it has gotten to this extent, right? All I have to do now is I have to install my certificate automatically. This certificate that's actually active on your website. If the domain is hosted elsewhere, it will show the certificate that's active at that provider. So I will install my certificate automatically. I don't want to take time. You see, it has been installed. It may take up to 15 minutes for it to become active. Okay, so I will wait a while and then I will refresh again. That's not so once it changes, once this certificate has become active, just like was it AD Happiness that said has been showing issued, this status will change to issued and it will show green, right? It will show green. So let's give it a while. Although this is not the one I want to use, but the other one is taking so much time. Why it's taking time on my end, yet it's opening on your own. So I think some persons have gotten to where it's supposed to be. What's her name? Don't worry, you get the recording of the class. Alabi Victor, where are you? Damilola, I can see that your own has been issued. Yes, it has been ordered. Follow the next steps. So it's not you have not been congratulated. You follow the next steps. Go down. Now I'm even looking at itself. Please follow the next steps. Go down. Look for what is showing next and click. This particular class, I like to teach it online because of things like this, so that I can always go back and watch the video. Now, no SSS is found. You said?
I'm on that certificate column now, like.
Good.
So,
have you requested for a new, have you clicked on new SSL certificate?
Okay, what I'm seeing is available SSL certificate.
Available. Wait, when you click on the SSL certificate tab, free SSL certificate, what is it showing you? First things.
Okay, when I clicked on, let me go back, sorry. Let me go back to that SSL certificate again. When I click on SSL certificate, it will show me a tab that has to do with manage. It will show it will show my URL and show me manage.
Yes, click on the manage.
That's what I clicked on.
What is it showing you?
Then it's showing me live SSL status. And then down, it now showed me available certificates. I said the button there, the call to action there is add SSL certificate. Like request free SSL certificate.
Yes, request new SSL certificate.
Okay. So I just requested.
Should I make noise now?
Should I now create order?
Yes, create an order. So you can see now this one is active. I've refreshed and this SSL certificate is active, right? For this particular website, not the one we even needed, but it is active. Once
Please,
you've
my
done
own is not showing active here.
what's your own showing? What's your own showing? See, now it has been issued. You can see that for those who are looking at this thing with me, right? If I go back, you can see that digigap.greyside.net, the one we created this morning earlier.
Okay.
You can see that the status for SSL certificate has changed from pending to issued.
Yeah.
Right? Today's date is what? Why is it showing me 14th of November? Okay, that's when it will expire. Let me see what this person is doing. Who is this? Who is this? Click on set up CNAME records. And then you now have to join me and wait, like I'm waiting now for this one. This is where you are. Who's the person that's just
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that's where you are.
Yes.
Is that Damilola?
Happiness.
Okay, happiness. Damilola too. That's where you are. This is where you are. Right. So all you have like me, I've already clicked on set up ceiling records. It's still not propagated yet. So until this changes to green, right? We change from not ready to ready. You keep refreshing. See, you already ready. Said some. It might take up to an hour, right? Sometimes it doesn't take up to an hour. So for now, it's not
But
ready.
my status is showing issue.
Where?
Like I clicked on that manage.
Uh-huh.
So I'm seeing a install SSL
Hold on.
certificate.
Hold on. If you come here, is it showing issues? See, I have
Yes.
yeah, it's showing
It's
issues.
showing issue. Yes.
So you have your own has been issued now.
But why is it that if I click on that manage, it will still show not issued?
If you click on manage, oh, what did I do?
Here.
You are not
Yes,
seeing
this
certificate active yet.
yes.
What are you
Yes.
seeing?
I'm seeing a no SSL certificate was found.
Found. Ah, refresh your page.
Or do I need to click on this and install SSL certificate automatically or what?
Yes, that's what you're supposed to do now. You did not click it.
It's
Now
now
click on it. Let's see and wait for a while.
okay. I'm waiting. 15 minutes.
You are green. Damilola.
Ooh.
Guys, don't worry. Don't be. You can always watch this video again, right? You can always watch this video again and again and again. I want to see what he has ready. So yours is ready. Yeah, you now click on request certificates. Damilola. That's the next thing you click on request certificates. Ugochi, let me see where you are. The certificate has been installed. It will take up to 15 minutes for it to become active. Okay, did you install? You click on install automatically, Ugochi.
Yes.
Yeah. So they are telling you that it will take up to 15 minutes for it to become active. So just wait a while. After a while, you refresh the page.
Mm.
You're almost at the end of where you can get that done. Is this not ready? Not ready. Wait now. You refresh. So you see, some person's own is moving fast. Some people's own are moving slow. Right? It happens like that. It happens like that. Like mine now, you can see that for this particular one, it moved very fast, and my certificate is already active. If I install automatically and I waited for a while, refresh the page, and it changed to active, right? For some persons, their own is still moving very slow. Like this other account that is still here, this Danny Groceries. You can see that this guy has not still changed. It's still showing not ready, despite me refreshing and refreshing. Let me click on set up CNAME records again, and it's still on not ready. So some people's zone is slow, some people's zone is fast. It happens like that. It's not under your control, right? So just here's what we'll do. Here's what we will do, right? This is already 10:36, 11:36 before I say 10:36. This to 12. For those of us who are on this already, let's and every other person, let's take a break, right? You can see it might take up to an hour. So let's take a break. Probably or hopefully by the time we come back from break, it has been ready. And then you can now take the next step so that we can move into WordPress and see. This is more like the most complex part of it, where you're trying to set up the WordPress, where you're trying to set up your website, get your SSL certificate, get your propagations right. This is just where you have the issues. You can see so many people now are saying they are confused, right? They are confused because it's looking strange. But by the time you must have gone and watched the video, you probably get used to it. This is what developers do on a daily basis, right? Although that's, of course, you have to pay for it and stuff like that, and they charge you for it. See, it's confusing to you, right? So let's take a break. And when we are back, hopefully this guy must have turned green for every other person too. And once it turns green, you can now request your certificates, right? If it doesn't, sometimes it might take a full day, just so you know. In case it does that for you, don't panic, right? Just leave it. When it changes to ready, you click on request certificates, you request your certificates. That one doesn't take time, and then you install the certificate automatically, and you will have your certificate issued. Okay. So let's take a break, please. Let's go and come back by let's go and come back by 12:30. 12:30, please. This is 12:30. That should do for me. Are we good?
Yeah. Yes, we are good. I know my own no go delay like that. If you delay like that too much, I go delete that certificate. Pre-order.
Okay, sir.
Why you go stay one full day?
For those of us who are not following, right, who are not following, sorry, right? I understand how it works like this. That's why we are recording the class. So you can always go back and watch the recording, okay? So don't panic, don't fret. Definitely, I know not every. You see, I even went back. I started the game from scratch because a lot of people said they didn't understand. I had to start the game from scratch and came up again. So if you're still not following, don't worry, don't panic. You will always watch the video again. It's quite a very simple process. It can be complex. The complexity is where you are waiting for all of these things to propagate, for this for you to install your certificate, access your WordPress, go to cPanel, all of those stuff. They can be turning your eye sometimes, but it's not a very difficult process when you actually, or when you know how to do it, right? So let's just catch a break and we'll be back. 12:30. See ya. Please remind me to continue the recording when we come back. Tell me where you are. The other one has refused to call work for me, guys.
So we wait with you.
That one has not worked, so I don't know what we're going to do. We'll have to look for it. So you see, it's still pending. This one has been issued, and this one has an error, so I can't even use it. Okay, so Halima, where are you? Where do you say you are? What are you seeing?
This SLS certificate. When I click on it, yes.
So if you click here, what do you see?
I not see this page.
Do you see? Don't worry, you won't have all of this. Do you see anything like new SSL certificates? What do you see? What do you have on your screen?
Let me share.
Just tell me what you have.
I'm coming.
Boss, I've left your side though.
I've left my side. Now your own is issued now.
So I've sent it to the chat.
Let me be sure it has been issued though before. But I saw active.
So I've shared it to the chat. That's what I have on my screen.
Hold on, Halima. No. Why is your screen showing like this? No SSL certificate found. No SSL status. This is what your own is showing.
Yes.
And I've not even create at all.
Now click on add SSL certificate. What does it tell you?
When I clicked on it, it says request free SSL certificate, install self-signed SSL certificate, generate private
Request.
request, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll click on create an order.
Yes, create order.
Okay. Not okay. Set up CNAME record.
Yes.
I've done that. So not ready.
You're not ready, right? So you have to wait now. Or then you keep refreshing to see when the thing
I sent my own this thing now. This is where I don't know what to do.
Okay. Name, please.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, are you doing?
Hold on. I'm coming. Someone said me. Let me take you one step back. Damilola.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you're not in a quiet place.
Yes.
Okay. Your own has been issued now.
Okay.
That's what I'm seeing now.
So
Status issued.
yes.
That's good. Yeah.
I'm seeing it automatically. Did I do that already?
Have you not installed already?
You said machines. I don't know.
I'm seeing issued here now. Status issued. So it will still be showing install SSL certificate automatically even after it has been issued.
Okay.
Yes. Yours has been issued. Don't worry. This guy has refused to come up. What's the problem? Okay.
Okay, but now I checked it now. That step 5, the status is saying no SSL certificate was found.
Wait. You know, SSL is still saying no SSL certificate was found. Or you click on install certificate automatically now.
Okay.
Ismail Halima, this is your own. Halima, your own is that set up CNAME records say not ready. Yes, you're on track. Refresh and wait for it to get ready so that you can request for certificates.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Refresh, just keep refreshing. If it doesn't work, my own might just be like my own. I want to state it tomorrow.
Sir, I'm still behind. I am still behind though.
Who is that?
Adima.
You are behind. How? Where are you behind? It's not you. I just checked your own.
I'm still. No, that's the other Alima.
But I checked your own earlier and I told you what to do now.
No, you did not. Because I
Shall
was
we
not.
Oh, you were the one. Oh, yeah, now I'm coming. Gift Chuku, which one is this? Or why are you showing me checking the submitted data? What happened? I thought you have passed this place since.
Boss,
I could
I'm
not
sorry.
continue with my phone, so I had to use my laptop. And it took me back to that
follow the
page.
process with the phone now. Sure, you should be familiar with the process.
Yes, that's what I'm doing now, and it's been on that page since then.
It's been
I don't
like
know why
this.
it's taking. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking time.
Refresh, and start the process again.
Okay.
Yeah, boss.
Sir?
This thing is still showing me pending. No, there's no right issue. I thought say they don't.
Pending way. I thought you said you have left me.
I thought too. I saw active. I thought it has. I'm still seeing pending. No issue yet.
Congratulations to me. I've left all of you.
Install certificate automatically.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Lazarus, please, are you there?
Yeah, but Mr. IB is here. I think he just took a break. He's coming back. I beg.
Okay. Make I quickly ask you something before you come back. I did that. Okay. I go snap and send that to you now, sir.
I beg, snap send it. I know go talk when Mr. Eddie there. I beg.
No, I'll send that to you now. I'll send that to you.
Sorry, the network knocked me out. So, yeah. Okay, Damilola one has been issued. That's good. Yeah. What else do I need to do?
So, but I've not been issued with that pending where I show you.
Pending now. You're still pending now.
They no one man leave you now. Now why?
Let's stay with me now. Stay with me, bro. Stay with me.
The first one I created is still pending. The second one I created during the break is actually ready. Has been certificate.
Second one you created did what?
The second one I created during the break, I've been issued a certificate for that one.
They issued the certificate for that one.
Yeah.
People should check check it if it is opening on WordPress, please.
Okay.
So I have to move on from here, right? Check if it's opening. So what you have to do now to check is you copy the URL and go and open it on a different tab, and let's see if it's going to open. Just check how it's going to how it looks first. So when I mean check, for instance, this is this. I'll just copy this. I'm sure you can see my screen. I'll copy the domain. I'll go to a different tab and then paste. Right. My own now, you see that it's still not secure because it has not been issued. So please check.
Yeah, mine is showing like this. Your own is showing now.
That's why you're with me now. This other one now, for instance. Let me copy this one. Still not working. I think I need to find a way to fix this error. Don't know why that error is showing. Still, it has worked too. DIGIGAP.grayside.net. Are you able to see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes,
and
yes.
You can see it's still saying not secure.
Not
right?
secure.
Why is it working there? And if I try to log in via WordPress, it's not working. Let me try again. So I'll go to Softaclos installer. Do I remember the password? Let me just go to here. So this pattern is if you don't know your password, right? You can't remember your password to log in and just come through here. Another pattern can be like this.
Mr. Ivy,
Huh?
I sent a picture to the group what my showed when I clicked on the URL. When I followed the URL.
I'll check. Let me check if this guy is not working. Oh, it's not working. Okay, that's good. DigiGap.greatside.net. We are going to move with that one now. Okay, so let's see. This is what mine showed when I copied the URL today. This is what yours showed.
Yes.
Have you used it before?
No. I actually changed the team, so that was the team I chose.
You changed it now. That's why it's showing like this now.
Yeah.
That's why it's showing like this.
But it's still not ready. But that was just one.
Yes, that's okay. That's fine. So for those of us who have gotten the SSL certificate, because if you check, you will see that it's still not secure. I don't know if you can see that it's still not secure. So what we'll do now is we'll come here. This is the DigiGap, the one that my own has, the one that has worked, right? So so this is it now, right? Let me increase my distance. So what I'll do now is I'll come down to WordPress. I'll come to plugins. I want to install a plugin that is an SSL redirect that should make it play on that should make it have an SSL that should help it because it's still showing not secure, right? So if I come to plugins, I'll click on plugins. I'll click on add new plugin. Okay, so it has opened plugins, right? I'll go to search installed plugins. I'll type HTTPS. So let's see. Okay, this is install plugin rather. I'll click on add new plugin. Sorry, I didn't see that. So let me start on again. Now, if you log into your WordPress, for instance, let me go back and I log into my WordPress dashboard from here. That is if you don't know your password. If you know your password, you simply need to go to WordPress admin login and then log in from there, which is, hold on, let me check. I think that WordPress admin login is WP. Let me check out. Dashboard. WP admin or WP login. Let's try it. WP. See if this works. Request a free migration to where? Let me know which time. Let's just go back here. Now I want to log into my WordPress dashboard, so I'll click here, right, from the subtaculous. Then I will go to the bottom of the screen and I'll tap here login as admin. It should take me to my WordPress admin dashboard. Now I've already installed my SSL certificates, as you can see from here. That my SSL certificate for digigap.greatside.net is issued and active. Now, if you come to this place, you see that this is the website digigap.greatside.net or /WordPress admin, because this, of course, this is a WordPress admin dashboard. So I'll go to plugins. I will go to add new plugin, and I will click on HTTPS. That works. Let's see. And then I will install this plugin, this WP Force an HTTP SSL redirect, right? So I'll install this. Activate it. After installing, activate, right? And yeah, I have installed and activate. Login, open settings, WP first SSL to SSL. So I will now configure SSL. Asking me to pay. Oh, you pay now. My SSL certificate is not valid. Okay, so I'll go to general. I will come here, let me add S. Okay. I will save. All right. Sorry, some errors. Hold on. I think the network has, my internet connection has gone bad. Yes. So I'm experiencing an error. So let me try this. Trying something different now. It doesn't work. I click on this, I'll click here, still active. Network is bad. network is, I think it's network. Don't know. Let me check the messages. I think some people are still sending stuff. Okay, gift. This what did you send to me?
That's the page I am.
The domain does not match the format of a domain name. A domain name should remove the HTTP. That's HTTP and slash in front. Remove the slash at the back.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so there's a slight error. Oh, there's www. Remove the www if you have www on your phone. Can't find it though.
See below. Next step.
Okay, so I think I'm having some serious errors despite doing everything right. Okay, so let me come down to accounts and let me try this other one again and see. Oh, something. One is still gotten a certificate, right? Not ready.
IB.
Hmm?
Set up CNAME records.
That's where you are.
Yes.
Set it up now. See, that's where I am now. And it's showing not ready.
Okay.
This one has
So I
refused
should
to.
just follow the prompts.
If you click on set up CNAME record, you have to wait for it to get ready, for it to change from red to green, like this. Right? When it changes from red to green, you can then move forward. This particular website has been giving me issues. This particular digigap.grayside.net has been giving me issues. And it's something that we have to look at afterwards and clear the error. But at the moment, I can't even look at it. So here's what I'll use the one that already exists. This one I have already, right? I created it some time ago. Same process, same steps. I wonder why this one is not giving me issues. And this is certificate expiring on Monday. So let me log into this particular one. I already installed a few things on it. So let me go in. So this is it. bakers.waze.com. Right. So this is the, what's it called now? The WordPress dashboard of this particular one that's working. Whatever makes that one not work, I don't know. And I have some plugins here. If I go to plugins, I'll go to install plugins, right? And I will open the install plugins. You can see that this one is locked. If I click on this, you can see connection is secure because there's an SSL certificate attached to it, right? The other one does not have an SSL certificate, so it is not secured. And if I scroll down, right, you can see some plugins that I have. Right. I installed some plugins to it and templates that makes it look like that, themes and templates that makes it look different. Right. So you can see that it is secured. same process. You install your SSL certificate, you move into WordPress, install an SSL redirect plugin, which is that that plugin I installed. Do I have it here?
I will do another one. We'll use your business name. Website.
Okay, so I think there's another way you can also install your SSL certificate. If the other one does not work,
Mine is showing not ready since then.
like mine too now. So I was experiencing an error, right? And for instance, now you can see this one is secured. There's connection secure. If I go to the other one that doesn't have a secure connection, where is it? Where is it? This one. This one is giving me an error. So if I open this one, you will see that this one is not secure, right? Compared to this other one as secured, right? So the essence of this SSL certificate is so that you can have some level of security. If not, HTTP is only HTTP, your website can be very prone to attack, right? And a lot of people don't also trust websites that are just HTTP. So anybody that wants to intercept your website or your data can be able to intercept it without any effort, right? But the SSL certificate is like an encryption key that gives the person some, some level of fight before, if at all, they can then access the information on your website, right? Before they will be able to access it, it's going to be very difficult. But with the HTTP, they will just be able to access that very, very quickly. So, of course, before you can get the SSL certificate, your domain has to be verified. That's why sometimes this whole propagation and DNS things takes up to like 24 hours, right, before they work. Like that one that's having error now, probably it has not been completely verified, right? But just like the other one I did, okay, if it's like that one now, like this one now, if your SSL certificate has been installed, you simply come here to plugins, you go to add new plugin, right? And then you add a new plugin, right? And type HTTPS like I did the last time. Because if you just install it, it will automatically come out. And then you install this particular plugin, this one. When you install, you activate it. Install. I'm installing, although this does not have its own ready yet, but I will install this and then I will activate. After installing, you always have to activate, right? After installing, you activate, and it's saying, thank you for installing this. Open settings to access SSL settings. So let me open this. I didn't open it the first time. Let me open this. Now it's saying get pro. Seems like you must have to pay now of plugin features. all of this stuff, right? So I think, hold on, I'm coming. So for now, we can't read any SSL certificate on this particular WordPress website. So I'll go back here. I'll go back to plugins. So usually after installing the plugin, you just click on configure SSL, right? Configure SSL, and it should work. Right, but I think you might have to hold on this. I need to confirm because it seems like they are now, you must have to buy a Pro now, because usually you can just install without a Pro. So I will ask that you hold on a bit. Okay, so like I said, maybe it's now using a Pro, so you will have to wait, right? After installing your SSL certificates, just hold on, and maybe we'll see if it's going to propagate on its own, because usually before it will propagate on its own. So let me check something. Let's go to free SSL certificates. This is the one we have. So I'll copy this and I'll open it. Let me open it on an incognito browser and see, just to be sure. Okay, so it's still having that error. I believe that's why it's having all of these issues. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's having all of these issues, right? So you might not even need to use the plugin. You might not need to use this, right? Do not install this yet. Give it time. After your own has been, your certificate has been issued, just give it a little time and we'll see if it's going to propagate on its own. After that, you can just copy the, after that you have, your certificate has been issued, you can copy the URL, that's the domain, and open a new tab or an incognito window and check if it is secured, right? Like this one now, not this one, like this one. If I open a new tab and check it out, how it looks, you can see that it is secured on its own, right? Connection is secure, cookies and site data. So I do not need to install any plugin. So don't install that plugin yet, right? Just try this, try it this way, and let's see if it's going to actually work, right? Let's look at other things in WordPress before we move on. Mine is giving me an error. That particular distance here has an error. I need to fix it up later. So I'm going to fix it later myself. Let's look at WordPress. This is WordPress. Now, this is what your WordPress dashboard will look like. Forget my own has a lot of things. This is your WordPress dashboard. This is your home section of the WordPress dashboard. It's loading. I have some plugins already installed. But what are plugins? Plugins are plugins are certain things or elements that help your website do or work better, right? But there are some plugins that are harmful and there are some plugins that are helpful to your website, right? Some of them might not be so good. Some of them might also be very good or really good for your website. So you might have to be careful on the kind of plugins that you install, right? This one is actually working. So let's just use this one, and this is actually secured. That's the main thing. So for this now, I already have a team called Astra Team, right? If you are using yours for the first time, you have to install a team. Okay, I have to go back to that particular page and install a team.
So, boss, how do you access cPanel?
Access cPanel.
Yes.
If you want to access your cPanel, let me share my screen. If you come here now, you click on this, right? And this is your control panel. That's the cPanel. But you most likely not need it because these guys have already done all of those stuffs for you, all of those heavy lifting for you. Right? If you even click on the cPanel, you might really not get it. Okay, yours is secure. They did happiness. Let me see. Yours is secured. Like if you copy the domain and paste on a different browser, it's actually secured, right? Just to be sure. Okay, she's not there. All right. So I think usually if you just copy the domain after you've installed your SS certificate and it has proven that it has been installed, right? You just copy it and then you try to check it out in a new browser, in a new tab completely, probably incognito at first, and then check out if it's secured. So you give it a little time for the whole processes to propagate and work fine, right? And then it's going to actually install and work properly. Someone just send a message. Yes, okay, exactly. All right, so that's what you do, right? Leave that plugin for now. I think that plugin you must now use the Pro from what I can see now. So before it used to be free and it used to be very fast, but it looks like they've now integrated that you must have a Pro version of the plugin. So just forget about it and then try to install it normally. I will probably go over it again. And if I see that the plugin still works well, we can then use that particular plugin again. So this, I'm going into WordPress. I'm trying to go into which of the accounts is this? This is the one I am already in. Right, so this is the one I'm already in. So this is your WordPress dashboard, right? This is where you do most of your work. Let me open the one that is free, I'll be empty. It doesn't have any of all of these plugins installed and everything. Let's open this one. This is the one. No. Yes, Danny Groceries here. Let's open this one. So you see what it looks like. So for this one, the SSL has still not installed, right? And I already installed this WP Force. So I can uninstall the plugin. So if you want to uninstall a plugin, for instance, I already installed this plugin, right? I just have to come here and deactivate the plugin. I have deactivated the plugin. After deactivating, you can now delete if you do not want it again. So I've not added any data, so I'm going to delete that plugin. It comes automatically with some of these plugins, right? For now, we have not really done anything or propagated any data on this particular website. And you can see this the dashboard, right? And then this is your posts where you add posts, where you can add posts, add a new post to your blog post, add a new post, a new page. You can add a post. Maybe you are writing a blog. You can add a post from there and publish it. This is your media where you see pictures, right? Pictures that you probably want to use on your website. These are pages where you can have different pages on your website. This is comments, appearance, plugins. We've seen plugins. We can add users, so people who can have access to this particular backend like you. Tools, settings. Okay, people are still sending me pictures, so you have to bear with me. Let me look at them. Okay, this happiness phone is connected and working properly and fine. Okay, without any plugin, right? So yeah, that's it. Your SSL certificate has installed for a while now, so I think that's actually propagated. Yes, to buy Sodiq. Let me see what you have. Where are you having issues? So Sodiq, provider was unable to verify your domain. Please check your DNS settings to try again later. They couldn't verify your domain. So sometimes this error happens. So what you will do is you will have to is this the main domain, wazi.com, right? Let me be sure. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Looking at it now. You have to refresh and try again. Sodiq, refresh and try again. You want to install plugin. If your own is taking too long, leave it. Don't be in a hurry. Shame my own is taking too long too. Sometimes it stays like that. Sometimes it will work by tomorrow. Now you see it is working, right? That's how mine will take long too as well. If it takes too long, don't panic. It happens like that sometimes.
How will I now set it up?
It's not in your control. After it has moved to the green and it is ready, you see request certificates, right? You request for it. After requesting, the next thing is to install a SSL certificate automatically. When you do that, you wait for like 10 minutes and then you refresh and it will be installed and you can now have it ready. Right? That one is not it's not a very big deal. You've already gotten to a point that makes sense. So someone is asking for plugins. I said if you want to install plugins, you come to plugins. This is plugins. You see add new plugin, right? And then you look for the plugin you want to install. You can see several plugins here, right? If I want to install any plugin, if I know the name of the plugin, I'll just type it. For instance, this is RankMath. If I want to install RankMath, I'll type RankMath. You can see RankMath SEO plugin. I can just install the plugin. This is used SEO, right? We can install used SEO plugin because used helps a lot as well. So we will need it, right? So we can install used plugin. We can install RankMath plugin for SEO purposes, right? Yeah. So this is posts, okay? And this is where you can write your post. You can see there are different pages. They are mostly uncategorized and stuff like that. But first of all, you want to, you can do most of these settings well, right? Let's go to the settings section. You can go to settings, we go to general. Let's start with general settings. Right. First of all, you can change the name of your blog, your website. There is the website title. For now, you're seeing that it's saying my blog. If I copy this and paste somewhere else, you can see the title, my blog, written at the top, right? And you can change the title from my blog to any other thing you want. You can change this from my WordPress blog to what you want as well. And you can also add a website icon, right? Select a file and you add the website icon. You can upload it. If you have the picture that you want to use, an image, you can upload it and then add it as your website icon. Then now you can see the WordPress address. Happiness, can you go to this place and tell me what you have there in your WordPress dashboard? It Happiness. I think you are closer. I'm far away. So I want to work with you.
Yeah, I'm there.
What do you see under this WordPress URL and site address URL? Like, what do you have here?
It's under general settings.
Yes, under general settings.
Okay, the title is still my blog.
Go
The
to the
tagline,
WordPress URL and site address URL. What do you have there?
I'm seeing my URL.
Yeah, HTTP.
Yes.
HTTPS or just HTTP?
Just HTTP.
Okay. But your website is opening as HTTPS, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm. Thank you. Okay, so you can see new user default row. This is subscriber. You have subscriber, you have contributor, you have author, you have editor, you have administrator. Invariably what you're saying is that if someone is coming to your blog or to your website, this is or if you're giving someone access, this is what you can change the access of what you're giving to someone, right? So you can change it. Of course, most times leave it as subscriber first, because you most likely not be adding anybody. Editor means the person can be able to edit what you have on your page. Administrator means the person is an admin just like you, can also install plugins and do every other thing on your WordPress website just like you. Contributor now, contributor is okay. Maybe you want your website, your WordPress website to be open for people to contribute blogs, so they can be able to write blogs and or write contributions. And if author is the writer, rather contributor is maybe leaving some maybe comments and stuff like that, right, to contribute to your blog. Then subscriber is just they can only come, read, right, and maybe read and maybe leave comments and stuff like that. Language, of course, you can change language. Time zone is at UTC +0. You just need to confirm that the time is in sync with our own time. If it is not, we have to look for our own time. I'm saying Pacific, saying Indian, Europe, Australia, Atlantic. Is there Africa here? America, Africa. So you just look for the time that suits in the time zone. Nigeria is not even here. Yes, Nigeria no follow for time. Wonderful. Okay, this Lagos, yeah. So you choose Lagos, and it's going to, automatically arrange your time zone for you and your time format as well. You choose your time format. How do you want your time format to look like? When do you want your weekday to start? Is it Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Whatever you choose is what WordPress will give to you, right? And then you can now save your changes. Tamilola, when you clicked your blog,
Yeah.
you see when you click your blog, this is what you're seeing. You click how do you click your blog? Where are you clicking on your blog? Or my blog, rather?
This same this sample page.
Like, wait, hold on. Like this sample page. Let me see something. Let me copy. Like here. Yeah, right? Click here. Is that where you're clicking?
Yes. Yes.
And it's showing you that whole what did you put there? Not secured thing. Has your SSL certificate been issued?
I said your connection is not private thing.
That's what I'm saying. Has your SSL certificate been issued?
Yes, it's active.
Is showing active? No. Has it been issued? like when you go to SSL certificate, do you see issued like
Yeah,
this? Hold on.
like let me
Like
send it
this.
to you.
Like this.
Yes, yes.
Like this. Just hold on. Give it a little while. Give it a little while. Sometimes they take time to propagate. I've said this. Yeah, we were here, right? So these are your general settings, right? And then you can save the changes when you're done. All of these ones are normal. You can now go to your writing setting. Let's go to writing setting. Now the writing setting, the default post category is uncategorized. There is no other category. And of course, you will not want your blogs to be written as uncategorized. So you most likely want it to be under a category, maybe blog, maybe this one, maybe that one, whatever you want to give it, right? So you have to go and add that post category. That's here now is only uncategorized. I'm going to go there in a jiffy. Now, default post format, we have standard, we have aside, chat, gallery, video status. So just leave it as standard, right? The mail server, login. This is of course how you can log into your WordPress, and then the password. I'll leave all these ones. Default main category, uncategorized. Now you need to ensure that your post category is not just uncategorized. So first things first, we have to go and create a post, all right, to be able to add a category. So we'll go here to post, and we'll go to all posts. So let's click on add new post. Right, so this is where we will now write our post. It's a new design editor page, block editor. So we'll add our title. So let's just say I'll come down. Then we can add, this is like when you want to copyright a blog, right? So I'll just go and look for a dummy text. And I can just copy that dummy text and add there. Just copy this. I'll come back to WordPress. I'll add it. Right, so let's just say this is a demo text that I want to add there. Come back to all of this anyways. Added this. Yeah, so we can leave all of this, right? Now you want to add a category. You want to ensure that, okay, you get a category, right, for your blog post. So what you have to do is you come down to this place where there's categories. You click on category, right? You can see that it's only categorized that is here. So all you have to do is you click on add new category, and you give it a new category, name, say maybe blog, right? Maybe you want to call it blog. So this is where I call it blog, right? This is blog. Then you see parent category. So we'll leave it there at parent category. So that's the new category. I will just click on add new category, right? And it has become a new category. That's how you can add more categories. Maybe you want to add another category of a blog post. You can add a new category, call it any other thing you want to call it, right? So that's where you add categories. Sorry, I went to a different listing window. All right, so I think some people are sending me messages that they are stuck. Let me check. Who is this? Taiwo. What do you have? Where are you stuck? This is your WordPress. Yes, this is your WordPress dashboard. So where are you stuck? I think you should just follow me now if you're stuck. You're in a good place. You're not really stuck. Okay, so where are we? Okay, so this is where we are supposed to be. I'll add this back to this place. So we've added a new category, right? And then if you want to publish this now, you can simply click on publish and the blog will go live. Right? But we are not actually publishing the blog. So we've added a new category, right? So we are not going to publish. We'll just save it as draft first. Then we'll go back. Let's go to, you see all categories now. You can see blog, right? Before we had only uncategorized, but now we have blog as well. So you can create a category so that you can be able to create a blog and put your blog under that category, right? So that if people come to your website, they can easily see what they want to read. For instance, maybe you want to add a category or a section called maybe case study, right? You can simply go down back to add new post or to where you want to add a post, and then you can now add a category, right? You must have written something, and then you can add a category and add new category and call it what do I call it again? Case studies. Right? So that you can be able to arrange your contents on your website, and they will look very arranged, and they will make sense to any reader that comes on your blog to check them out. So let's go back to our settings. Should I add this? No, I will not add it. So let's go back home. You just simply click on this WordPress button if you want to go home. Come back home. I will go back to settings. We're on writing, right? And this is it. This is general. Sorry, let's go to writing. And you can see that we have another category now. Now the default mail category is still on uncategorized, right? So we can leave it. Right, so the default post category now is uncategorized. So if you want to, make blog default, what that means is that if you're writing anything, automatically whatever you write will be posted on the blog section of your page, the blog category, and not uncategorized, so that people will not be seeing uncategorized when they are trying to write or read your blogs on your pages, right? So you change that from uncategorized to blog, right? So now let's go to the reading settings. So for the reading settings, right, you can see your latest post. So what will be displayed first? Is it your latest post, or you can see a static page display? So if you click on this, right, you can see home page, sample page, you can see post page, sample page, whatever. However, we are supposed to have changed our appearance, but let's continue with the settings first. Then there's blog pages. So there's how many pages of a blog you want people to see at a time, right? To show at a time. So you can increase it or you can reduce it. The default is 10. Now for each post in a feed, include, do you want them to see people to see full text, or do you want them to see only the excerpts? The excerpts is just a few things, right? A few
What
things.
about education fees?
Sorry? Come again.
The syndication fees, what does it mean?
The what?
Yes,
Syndication feed. Okay, this one, syndication feed, shows the most recent. Yeah. So what you're saying is, you know that if you write a blog, sometimes they are arranged by the recent posts, right? So that syndication feed is your most recent blogs. What are the most recent blogs? Let me show you a WordPress website. Let me see this particular website so you can see this thing I'm showing you now. Solutions.com. Let's see this. Let's go here. Now this is the blog section of the website. You can see they have this is a category called featured, right? And you can see most recent, which is that this syndication feed that shows the most recent items. This is it, right? These are the most recent blogs that have been written. And how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at a time before you can now click to see all articles, right? So that's what it looks like as well. So you can reduce this to 1 or 10. You can leave it at 10. Now your syndication feed, you can increase it or you can reduce it, right? So the default category is 10. Now for each page tests, for each post in a feed, include, do you want them to see the full text or just the excerpt, right? Like this now, nobody's seeing the full text, right? Just the excerpt, just even the title of the blog, just only the title of the blog. That's what you can see. Okay, so that's for the reading section. Then we have the discussion. This one, we can just run through this one. Right, discussion session is just a few things like I just see before a comment. That's where people can actually discuss about your blog. So do you want, if you actually want people to maybe be for people to comment on your blog, this is where you can have the section. You can see attempt to notify any blogs linked to from the post. So this one attempts to notify any blogs linked to from the post, meaning that if you link to any blog, like maybe you wrote an article and you link to another website, you can you're telling WordPress to attempt to notify the users of that particular blog or a blog, yeah, or that particular website. Allow link notifications from other blogs, right? So you also allow link notification from other blogs, ping back and track backs on new posts. So with other blogs post something, you want to be able to see notifications. Allow people to submit comments on new posts. This one is also self-explanatory, right? There's comments, other comment settings, comments. Author must fill out name and email. Do you want, if someone is commenting on your blog, must they fill out their name and their email? You can leave it there, right? Users must be registered and logged into comments. You don't want to turn this one on because I mean, you are typically saying that anybody that is not registered to your website, or no, of course, if you have a website, everybody cannot be registered on your website. Only people who actually need to do something with your website should be able to. Users are logged into the events. You also be losing a lot of traffic, so you leave that off. There's automatically comment on posts 14 days. So invariably, I think if I post something, maybe I make a blog, right? If I make a blog, anyone that is older than 14 days, people should not be able to comment again, right? Then there is show comments, cookies, opt-in checkbox, show cookies, opt track people that visit your website, right? So you are saying that you should show comments, cookies, opt-in checkbox. So invariably, we are saying that if someone wants to comment, the thing should pop up. You know that pop up, we are collecting cookies, right? You should pop up and tell them that, do you accept, right? That do you accept the cookies that is on this particular website, right? So you should show comment cookies in checkbox to allow comment authors to set it, so they can now decide if they want to allow it or not. You can turn that off or you can leave it on. There's enable threaded nested comments, meaning nested comments, threaded comments, that's comment back to back to back. You know, when they say comment is in a thread where someone comments and another person can comment on that, another person comments on that, and then you see it like a thread of comments, right? And you can see how many levels deep. Do you want it just 5 or 10 levels deep that will appear? Then there's break comments into pages with 50 top level comments per page, and the last page displayed by default. So this is like saying display 50 comments per page, right? You can reduce it, you can also increase it. Comments should be displayed with the older comments at the top of each page. Do you want the older comment at the top of newer comment?
Èmi gan máa dé lọ́la. Ṣé kí n bá yín gbé wúro bọ̀ àtẹ́fìrí?
Off your mic.
Wabumi, off your mic. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
Please, can you hear? Because I can't hear him talking again, please.
I think network is back on the back.
Network locked me out. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Peace, you are now the host. Why is the host always going to peace?
I don't know.
Make me the host now. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is comments, right? Where were we? Email me whenever anyone posts a comment. So you want to get what's it called? You want to get notification when someone makes a comment on your blog, right, or your website. Then there's a comment is held for moderation. Invariably, what that means is these two work hand in hand. What that is saying is, if someone makes a comment, right, don't push the comment to go live yet until I accept it, right? So it's most likely like the comment will be held in moderation. So if someone makes a comment, if you look at the comment and it is too harmful, the comment will not go live. Then before a comment disappears, comment must be manually approved. Comment author must have a previously approved comment. You might want to turn this off, just in case. You're saying that before someone must be able to comment, he must have already a approved comment. This is comment moderation. Hold a comment in the queue if it contains 2 or more links. A common characteristics of, so this is now where you can put your spam words, right? We are saying that you can put spam words So when a comment contains any of these particular words, maybe some abusive words, so a URL, anything, you can add it here. Invariably, it means that if it contains 2 or more of this particular word or link or URL or IP address or email, it should not go live, right, without your permission. Then there's disallowed comment keys. When a comment contains any of these words, it will be put, what's the rate? It will be put in the trash. So invariably, you are saying this one, right? Once it contains this particular, automatically send the comment to trash. Don't even wait, don't even keep it for me to come and moderate, right? Now there is, that's for discussion. After setting all of those stuff, and you're okay, we might not really go all through all of it. Now there's default avatar. For users without a customer avatar of their own, you can either display generic logo. So that's for comments, right? You know, people that have their own, this thing can set their avatar. So you're here saying that anybody that does not have, this one is like regular, you can always set that if you like it, or if you don't, we will not go through all of it. Maximum rating, suitable for all audiences, PG, possibly offensive, usable for audiences 13 and above, you know, PG, that's parental guardians, intended for adults above 7, X, even for modern and matured. So this is like rating your audience, right? Rating your audience. But you can just leave it at this, doesn't matter. So after you're done with your settings, you can now save changes. Then there is media, right, where you can now, you know, thumbnail size. What is your thumbnail size? That's, you can set your thumbnail size, put the height and the width. You can see now is the same height and the same width. You can always adjust these sizes. Medium size, uploading files. These ones are like, you know, quite easy to see. Let's go to permalinks. Now this is the permalinks. Permalinks are the links, right? How your links should appear. WordPress offers you the ability to create a custom URL structure for your permalinks and archives. Custom URL structures can improve the aesthetics, usability, blah, 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 blah. A number of tags are available, and here are some of the examples to get you started. Now, this is how your links will appear, right? So you now decide, so that when you're posting, when you want to maybe make a blog post, how will your post appear, right? Now you can see here, plain, this is what it's going to look like. It will have this P equals to 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. There's day and name with date and sample post. All of this, they don't matter, right? All you have to choose, the best one to select is this one, post name, right? So it's that simple. It's that simple. All you have to post is this one, post name. So you're saying, if I make a blog, my URL should appear, and then the name of the post, right? Of course, the post will have to carry, the whole post will most likely carry the keyword that you want. So this is how it's going to appear, without any plenty grammar. Then this is custom structure. Right now, this is if you want to customize it for yourself, which is the same thing we just already selected here. So you can use this custom structure, the URL, that's the domain, and then the post name. You can add another one, but I don't advise that you add. I advise that you leave it like this, right? The custom structure, just your website name, and then the post that you're making, or a keyword that you want to put there. Better for you, because you want the URL to have a keyword that people can be able to target, right? So you leave it at that. We won't come to that later. And there's this one. If you like, you may enter custom structures for your category, and yeah, you can leave all of these ones. You can leave that for now and just click on save changes. Then you go on. Then there's privacy, which is the last setting. Your privacy settings, there's this privacy policy, right? You can decide to use the privacy policy page for your website. So you want to read through the privacy policy, or you can create your own privacy policy. There's create here. If I click on create, you can see edit page. So you now create privacy policy for your website, so that users can read the privacy policy and accept it, to be sure that whatever they are doing on your website, they know what they are actually doing, and you can also use the information the way you want to use it. Now, those are like the settings part of it, right? These are like the major settings. There's the way you, of course, you want your website to look in a different manner, right? And that is where you go to appearance. First things first, you want to install a theme. And then after you install a theme, you can now install a template, right? But I will not go to this today because it looks like some of you, your brains cannot carry any. At this man.
Off your mic. Your mic.
Don't worry, I've turned it off. So I will not overload you because it looks like you're already overloaded with too much. It's deep. It's not, I hope it's not that deep, Sha. I know it's deep, but I hope it's not that deep.
Very deep.
It's deep, I know. I understand.
Very, very, very deep.
We're having some errors. We're also having a lot of errors, right? But major things first. First things I want you guys to do is, for those of us who are still a bit back, right, try and install the, because Monday class looks like it's going to be very, very fast and very, very jam-packed, right? So you first things first. I think I contacted those guys during the break. They told me, what they even tell me again, that their card, this thing is having issues, right? So that's why I couldn't pay for the what's it called now? That's why I couldn't pay for the tool, that they are having issues with their card providers. And they are telling me some calculation I don't understand. I will look at it later. Okay. So first things first, too much information is not good. Your brain feel blow. May your brain no boss. May your brain no blow before your charger. So let's keep it down. Let me not overload. Let me not do too much for today. So what I want you to do is when you get home, they are at home, at home, some at work, okay. Well, right? Go try to install that. What's it called? To create an account with Infinity Free, marketing free, to do the whole Softaculous installer, get your WordPress ready, and try to request for your certificate. Supposed to install on its own. Once you know, after installing your SS certificate, from it's a you can see connection is secure, cookies and site data, site settings, all of those things are okay, right? Sometimes we help it like to redirect this, that you leave it first, right? Leave that part, just do certificate, get installed and accepted. Then you can now go to, you're unable to log into WordPress. Hold on. Akinsoye Anu Elizabeth, you're unable to log into WordPress. What happened? How? Why? Where are you stuck?
I've been able to install the SSL certification. Then I think I made a mistake. When I went to WordPress, I found my account down. I wanted to log in. Then I added S to the HTTP and pressed save. So now that S is now there, the secure is now there, and then I tried to log in. It went to cPanel login, but it's not going. I don't know. Maybe because of the S I added.
Sorry guys, let me just round this up with this. If you want to come here, you see this place. Let's not try to do password and all of those stuff. See here, go to your account.
Okay.
Right? From your account, click on the particular website you go to this installer.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry guys, the network knocked me out again. It knocked me out really bad, right? So let me just post attendance first while I'm explaining what I want to explain for you guys, right? Let me post this attendance first. See, yeah, paste. I've pasted the attendance list first. Take that one first. Let me see if I can share my screen and explain what I wanted to explain for the lady I was explaining for. Where was I? Don't even know which page I am on again. Hold on. I'm coming.
You were trying to talk about login, how to log
Yes, I'm coming. Hold on. Yeah, so I was saying, when you get to this place, I think I have some outdated installations. When you come, let me start from scratch again. From here, right? When you come to your account first, let me start from this very scratch. If you log in to your Infinity Free, you most likely come to somewhere like this. Then you see your account, the account you created today, right? The website you created today. You click on it, it will open. You go to Softaculous installer. right? You click on Softaculous installer. I hope she's here. And then you come to WordPress. You click on WordPress. You click on WordPress. You scroll down. You go to where you have your admin. You see login as admin. Click on login as admin. It should open your WordPress dashboard for you. That's how you can access your WordPress, right? That's like the fastest and easiest. Though it's backyard road, but that's how you can access your WordPress really, really quickly, right? I hope I've answered that. There was another question that someone asked that.
Please, can you do it again? I was kicked out, so I missed it. Please.
Okay, so profile, accounts, right? This is your account, the one you created, right? You click on, I will. You click on the account, it opens. You click on Softaculous, leave control panel, leave file manager, go to Softaculous installer, click on it. It opens, right? You click on WordPress, and then you scroll down to where you have current installations. You can see your website name. You can see my own is even showing HTTPS. This one that has certificate is showing HTTPS already here, right? And then you click on this admin, login as admin, and then you install. See, as you click on admin, it will open for you like this. You try it. Someone says SS2SS install SSL certificate is his problem. Which link is not opening? Attendance link. Hold on, let me check, please. What they say if I send to me now? Let me use this voice so no. It's the same thing now. Please, who has opened the attendance?
I have.
Is it working for you? I said, Ugochi, please check your internet, your connection for the people that have not opened it. Might just be your connection, please. So let me, for person that is saying you cannot use SSL certificate to install it, is his problem. What do you mean by is your problem? Is it that you don't see where to install it, or it's not moving, like you are still on pending? If you're still on pending, you don't have an issue. Like for SSL certificate, all you have to do is you go to free SSL certificate, right? If you are installing it for the first time, you want to get your SSL certificate for the first time. Now I'm showing you now from this home window where you from the Infinity Free, right? You can see home, profile, account, free SSL certificates. You come to free SSL certificates. That's where you go to. You scroll down. If you don't scroll down, you might not need to scroll down to see new SSL certificates. You might just see add SSL certificates, right? You click on it. Like for me now, it's the new. So I will click on add new SSL certificates, and then I'll put my domain. This is how the domain will look like. You're not going to put any HTTPS in front or anything at the back, just the domain name, right? Just that name that you use. Just that name that you use, right? That's the name you created for the website, which is the domain name. You just use it and then you click on create order. When you click on create order, you begin to follow the processes that are involved. First step is you will be required to, let me show you this, let me show you from here. This one that is not working. First step is that you require to set up a CNAME record, right? So you set up your CNAME record. After setting up your CNAME record, you have to wait a while for it to then change to green. I don't know why this one is taking so much time. It will change to green. When this change to green are ready, you request for certificates. When you request for certificates, you will see where they say install certificate automatically. After you must wait for it to, you see something that is loading at the bottom of the screen that will load to 100%. After it has finished, you install certificates automatically, and then you wait for a while, wait for like 10-15 minutes, refresh your page, your certificates will be issued. I hope I've been able to explain that to What's his name? Taiwo. Okay. Please fill out the attendance, guys. That link is there waiting for you. I have to walk through this thing throughout this weekend. All right. Don't worry. It's not too much to take. Just assimilate small. Right? You will get it. Monday, back to back, man. Monday information will overload past this one, most likely. We'll take it easy anyways. Take it easy. Okay. Is there another thing you guys want from me? Any other thing? You want to type? The last link is not opening. Come on. Why is it not opening for you? See, I just clicked it on my end and it opened. I think it's your network. Please check your network, right? I just checked on my end and it is opening.
Sir, can you hear what I'm saying? I said you are yet to attend.
I can hear you. I know it's your voice. And I know your voice. Yes, I can hear you, Alima. Go on.
I'm behind.
The voice is low now. Speak up.
I said I'm behind. I'm behind.
You're behind. Where and behind are you?
Beginning.
Beginning. Ah. Abel, where is your beginning?
In the beginning.
At that
step
together. No, the ones you were trying to rectify, I haven't gotten to that stage. It's not my own Alima you were trying to help out.
Wonderful. Okay, Priska, she's behind you. Oh boy.
Voila.
Okay.
Can somebody just volunteer to help Alima so that I can rest for one day?
Alima, okay. Do you know how to create the Infinity Free account? Have you created it?
Yes, sir.
Have you created your domain?
No, sir.
Okay, that's where you are from the very start. Oh boy, you far gone. You far. Okay, let's go there. See, account.
Just join us.
Account. See, you see me, I've reached the limit. Alima, go to accounts.
Okay.
If you're on your laptop, I just want to show you what to do, and then I'll leave you. Have you gone to the accounts?
Yes, sir.
What do you see?
Create account.
Good. Click on create account.
I've clicked, sir.
You've clicked on it, right?
Yes, sir.
Now you need to create. You choose the custom. Choose the domain extension that you want, and then put your own domain name. That's what you want to use for your domain name. That very first section. Do you see a box where you have to write your domain name?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, put that one. That's your subdomain. It's labeled subdomain.
Okay. I shouldn't click the
so you can fill it up. Now, the other one that they are saying domain extension, click on the drop down and choose what you want. You will see a couple of things. You see waze.com, you see infinityfreeapp.net, you see a couple of them. Choose the one you want.
It's telling me to check availability.
It's telling you to do what?
To check my availability.
Yes, check availability after clicking on it.
Okay.
Have you checked availability? Is it available?
it is not.
Yes, Ugochi, if people are free attendance, please, you can go. Let me just attend to Alima. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for trying, right? I know it was not easy, but thank you for trying, right? I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll see you guys
God
on
bless you
Monday.
for God bless you for your
Huh?
time, bro. God bless
Yes.
you for your time and your patience too.
God bless you, my brother. All right, guys. Have a very beautiful weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, Alima, let's continue. What do you see? What's the next thing you see, Alima?
Saying the custom domain does not match the format of a domain name.
Ah, did you choose
The
custom
one
domain?
like,
Did you choose custom domain?
yes.
Don't choose custom domain. Choose the one that they gave to you. That's the very first thing, not custom domain. I cannot create an account again. I've already reached my limit. Look at what they showed me. I've reached my limit.
What should that domain extension be? Which one should
That
I
domain
keep?
is see.
Based on
Alima, when did you join the class? Do you know what? It's like you watch the recording. You have
okay.
to watch the recording. I said all
Recording
this.
is available before Monday.
Yes, hopefully.
Okay, okay. I'll watch
Yeah.
it.
I said all these things in the recording.
Okay. Thank
Yes.
you, sir.
Yes, Alima, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your
Thank you,
weekend.
sir.
Have a blast, guys. Have a blast. Have a blast. See you guys on Monday. Chukwemeka, how far? You want to tell me something? Speak up. Don't use bedroom voice. I'm not your girlfriend. Speak up. Stop the recording now.
Make our sorrows okay. Sorrows okay. Are you eating
Oh,
today?
can you hear him? Oh, your network is bad, my brother. Maybe you have to send me a message.